Going outside, sit on my damn balcony. Oh shit. Knocked over one of my pillars on one of my crystal builds. What's going on? I'm hearing a lot of water running right now. Whoa! Okay, I see you. I see you. Groundskeepers. What's going on, man? Y'all chilling? So, I decided to get on here and give y'all some quick updates real fast. Not going to be on here long. I'm not discussing Roe versus Wade because that's not something I'm interested in talking about, baby. Yeah, babe, the hair coming through now. Them froze is coming through now. You see that shine on the fro? I just need to get a little bit. I just need to get a little bit longer, man. One day I'm gonna get on here. You're gonna see all my stuff twisted up. All right, so check this out. So I talked to Rashad Jamal's wife today, and me and her had a very pleasant conversation. So I wanted to give you guys an update on that. All right. For those of you that are interested in donating for him, just go to University of Cosmic Intelligence website and just support the brother by simply buying his products. That's what his wife requested. That's what Rashad himself has requested. I'm actually going to be doing a video call with him soon. I gave his wife my contact information, but she told me how to set everything up so I can do a video call. The brother's okay. Okay, he's okay. He knows why he's inside. He knows he's on mission. And that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about as well, just to kind of give you an update about that. When a person is on mission, a lot of times, especially when it comes to elevating people, I think that people are under misconstrued or under the perception that that mission will only entail dealing with the free people. They don't think about that mission entailing going to those who are less fortunate, going into the trenches. And sometimes the trenches also means the jail cells. Okay? Now, I did channel and I did speak to the Orisha. You guys know I'm an Ifa priest. And it was explained to me that he is on mission right now. Okay? He's on mission. So, for all the people that have something negative to say, it makes no difference to me at all. I'm just simply the messenger to give out the information. Okay? It's very imperative that you guys understand that. And I think it's very wise that you open up your mind more and not be so narrow-minded, because a lot of times, you know, when unfortunate things happen to people of color inside the United States every day. And this brother set up here and gave you updates from the beginning when he was having problems with his baby's mama, right? He told y'all what it was from the beginning. So then when that stuff catches up to him, I start seeing a lot of videos and people having things negative to say, and the things that they're saying is just simply not accurate. That brother knows he's in there and he's on mission. He's not under there in stress. He's got people up in there that's looking out for him. He's got people up in there that's protecting him. So it's not what y'all think that it is. And I just want to put that out there. Okay? So, yeah, he told y'all. You know what I'm saying? And that's the point that people forget. So when you go and you start listening to cloud chasers, so I don't know who these people are. These are nobody ass niggas. I ain't never heard these niggas before. I ain't never heard these people before. I don't know nothing about these people. I don't know what and that's the shit. See, I don't tolerate that type of shit. You can't just be anybody out here saying shit and I'm just going to listen to you. That's not how that goes. And not to mention, I'm going to discern. Right? My thing is, say all that shit when he was out. Don't say all that shit when he's in. I pay attention to cowardly behavior, and that is cowardly behavior. You got all this shit you want to talk, but you're not willing to get on no live with the brother. so they can bust your ass down and put your ass in check because you're moving against a real one. You don't want them you don't want that heat. So what you do is you wait until somebody's down, and then you get to running your chops and talking all types of shit. That's bitch behavior. That's what a bitch would do. Okay? And I'm not talking about a woman, I'm talking about a bitch. Someone that talks all that shit, but then when they get confronted by real energy, then all of a sudden they want to bow down, not say nothing, or go behind the scenes, or come out and say shit, all that. We are cut from two different cloths, and I keep telling y'all this. And there's just certain things that I can't really rock with like that. So my whole thing is, if you're going to say some shit, then say it in front of the person. Don't just say shit when the person's hiding, or they, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that. I'm really curious to see how things are going to go when he gets out. It's going to be pretty interesting. But nonetheless, I just want to update y'all with that information. If you want to support the brother, please go to University of Cosmic Intelligence. I think it is, what is it? University of Cosmic Intelligence Online.com or UCI.com, UCI.online or some shit like that. Make sure you go and you look for it, okay? And you can buy his music. That's how you support him. You don't have to donate money. You don't have to do any of that. He's not asking you for that. He's asking you just simply to go buy his products. Go buy his music. Go buy crystals. Whatever he's selling, his wife said the business is still moving. It hasn't changed. She said none of that stuff has stopped. She said that she's good. Okay? I even had a chance to talk to her mom. His mom, I think it was. And we and her chopped it up for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She said she's been watching me for a minute and I didn't know. You know, so I really appreciate her for letting me know. We don't know when he's going to get out. There hasn't even been a disposition of a trial yet. There hasn't even been a trial. Let's get there first. Okay? Let's get there first. Yeah, it's on his page. That's correct. I think it's just wise that we start carrying around a lot more love than usual, okay? We got to start showing more love. And that's kind of like where we need to be pushing this thing out to unity consciousness, right? That's the message of the day, right? We got to stop finding ways to pick at each other and tear each other down because it's counterproductive. And not only that, it continues to cause division, and that program is dead. And I know a lot of you guys are tired of hearing that type of program, seeing that type of program. So if you feel unity consciousness in your heart space, then that's a message you should be pushing. Okay? That's right. If you really been rocking with him, you would know. Okay? Yes, they're doing the oppressor's work. And you know what? Listen, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. There are, you know, people of color out here that have what we call white minds, like a Caucasian mindset. They do exist. They hate themselves. They subconsciously hate themselves, and they hate everything that is an extension of themselves because they're not separate. That's the biggest illusion I think that anybody actually has, is the fact that they think that they're separate from everything that's going on. And the truth of the matter is, you're a part of everything that's going on. You just don't know how vast of a being you really are. See, what happened was, y'all fell into somebody else's narrative. And y'all got to sit back and you got to think about who created this reality for you. Where did you learn the information that you learned? Who taught you? Who taught the people that taught them? So when you have years and years and years of manipulation and years and years and years of just beating down all the time, and, you know, MK Ultra, and trying to get people to sway over in a particular direction, they create a reality and a certain perception that you buy into. Okay? Once you understand that they're creating these realities, then it's easy for you to elevate past them, or even bypass them for that matter. But you guys got to understand that there are people out there that do look like us, and they actually have a mindset of a Caucasian, of a racist Caucasian at that. I've seen them. As a fan, spiritual projector writes his tips for his release and starts to open opportunities for the brother. Yes, you can do something like that at I Am Nia Ra. She says, we can collectively rise at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and spiritually project our righteous intentions for his release. It is a start to open opportunities for the brother. And let me just say this too. Again, he was sent there. That's an assignment that he's on. So he'll be released when he's supposed to, when he completes his assignment. Okay? That's how that's going to go. So don't get caught up in all the dog and pony show. Don't get caught up in all what the people have to say on YouTube. Don't get caught up even in the case itself. I want you guys to see past the illusion. Okay? He'll get out when his job and his mission is complete. That's when he's going to get out. Okay? Righteous release. He knew this was part of his. Yes, and yes, he did know. And that's what I'm trying. See, y'all not getting it. You guys don't understand the type of being that divine insight is. You guys don't have a full understanding of the type of being that I am. There's others out here that's been putting that real truth to y'all. And we're not swayed by what other people have to say like that. You're going to have to do more than just say some shit. It's not like that. Like when your foot is solid and in the ground, you're not going to allow what somebody else has to say sway your thinking. That's only for people who don't know themselves and don't trust themselves. Those people can be easily swayed. Okay? That individual needs to do a lot of shadow work so they can deal with their shit and understand that they need to go within to get their answers. Somebody said, Isis, how can I go within? Meditation. And don't have expectations in your meditation. We did a beautiful morning meditation the other day, and I got so many responses back off that meditation from people. You guys really need to join the Telegram. Link is in the bio. Okay? Someone posted on Facebook that we need to protect you, goddess. I got a lot of protection around me that you guys have no idea about. Y'all, I appreciate it though. I do appreciate it, but I have a lot of protection around me. And I don't operate in that energy of fear. I don't operate in that energy. Okay? But trust me when I tell you, I have a lot of protection around me, so I'm not concerned about external forces outside of myself. Because I understand that I too am also connected to that energy. And that being said, when you have a certain higher consciousness state of mind, you understand that you're connected to certain energies that are even in opposition to you. A real alchemist knows how to change that energy very quickly. Just be clear about that. Not concerned about that energy. Okay? And you guys, if you guys start getting on my Telegram channel, I'll teach you some things. I like to teach and educate on that channel a lot. I like to help you activate and get in tune to your gifts and your abilities. And there's education, things that you need to know. There's services that I offer that also will assist in that. Certain upgrades I do that will also assist in that. Okay? So check out the Telegram. Link is in the bio. Okay, baby. They're selling yourself out. Facts. Best way to transmute energy. You need alchemy basics 101, baby. If your daughter's having seizures, she needs to get looked into on a different level to find out where these seizures are coming from. It could be higher aspects that could be causing these seizures. Hit me up on Telegram. Send me a message on Telegram or go to shopisiswisdom.com and send me a message in the contact that section on the website. Send it there, and then maybe you can schedule an appointment for me to really look into her and see what's going on with her. Because it could be any reason why that could be going on with her. The ayahuasca ceremony is actually part of a spiritual retreat that I'm doing in August. End of July, beginning of August. That's actually one of the things I'm doing inside the quantum karmic cleanse retreat. The ayahuasca ceremony is going to actually give you some upgrades pertaining to that. So that's actually one of the events that will be taking place at the retreat. Still getting all the logistics down. As soon as I do, you will see a flyer and I will be posting about it. Okay? I really appreciate y'all, babies. I really appreciate y'all. But y'all got to stop operating out of a fear energy. Okay? Y'all got to get rid of that fear energy. There's no need for it. The game for greatness. The waiting list for what, baby? I appreciate you too, Helen. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Oh, my babies. Yes, definitely root chakra work. That is correct. Yes. Listen, when's the last time y'all actually went out into nature, just sat with nature? Nature, I see it so differently now, man, as far as how it actually heals the body and its relationship to the body. And I'm telling y'all right now, if you got sun in your area, try to get as much sun as possible, please. If you live near an ocean or you live near a river, try to go to the beach and meditate. Try to go to the beach and take your spiritual baths at the beach. Ask Himalaya to bless you and remove all negative energy off your body, and she will remove it. Bring her some offerings. Bring her some fruit. Bring her some gin as an offering. Okay? Because you don't just ask and don't give something in return. You give the offering first and then you ask. You pray into your food. You pray into the gin. You pray into it. And after you're done praying to it with positive intentions, then you give it to Mother at the ocean and give her some gin. And then get in the waters and then allow Mama to clean you off. You're going to see a difference. Okay? And you can do that also with Oshun at the river. Make sure you bring some honey and make sure you taste it first before you give it to her. Don't ever give her honey and you don't taste it first. I want you guys to understand, and I've been seeing some crazy shit coming out of people's mouths about the Orisha, and people that are very ignorant and low vibrational, speaking on things that they don't know nothing about. And you guys already know I'm a Ifa priest. I don't hide that. I've been letting y'all know that from the very beginning for those who've been rocking with me for a minute. But I think there's some misconstruity where people think that the Orisha are only with the Yoruba tribe. The Yoruba tribe has about 16 million people. So there's about 16 million Yoruba in Nigeria. 16 million, right? The Ifa tradition is practiced over the entire planet. Let me tell you why that is. Because even for the native indigenous peoples, we also dealt with the Orisha. The Orisha are forces of nature. Okay? So for anyone to say, oh, well, I'm disconnected from that, well, you just ignorant as hell, that means you're disconnected from everything that Gaia got going on this planet. That means you're disconnected from Gaia. Now, the cultural practices of the tradition has a generalized theme to it. This is not religion. This is a tradition, meaning way of life. Ifa itself is very cosmic if you take the time out to study the Odus. Okay? But when people come out and they say things out their mouth and they say that this isn't the tradition and they don't even practice it as much as we practice it over here and this, that, and the third, well, let me explain something to you. They know who they are over there. Do you know who you are over here? They don't have a damn suppressor who does not look like you that is your enemy, suppressing them and turning everything into their image over there. We have that over here. So when you make dumbass comments like that out of your mouth, I want you guys to understand that the only reason why we're in the conditions that we're in right now is because we lack our traditions and spirituality. And because they disconnected you and didn't want to give you the correct classification of native indigenous, this corporational system didn't want to do that. These fuckers went out here and turned around and rebranded us and called us something else, and then we bought into the program. And you sitting up here think that you don't need help? Your ass is lost. You don't even know who you are. You don't even know who you are. You're making a conscious decision to disconnect from yourself when you decide to disconnect from nature. Period. It's very imperative that we have... Listen, I'm going to tell you how this is going to go. Because I really want you guys to understand. There's going to come a time when God is going to, with the assistance of Ra and other beings, along with the assistance of the gods that are actually, the earth gods that are here on earth, the earth angels that are here on earth, there's going to come a time when what's not supposed to be here won't be here. That means that if you haven't raised your frequency to a certain amount of awareness, you got to get a certain amount of awareness. Because what I'm seeing is there's still a lot of people out here that simply just does not have the awareness. That's all it is. It hasn't came in front of them. And when it did come in front of them, because it was the first time they heard it, it was, okay, I'm going to reject it. This has to, I don't understand, blah, 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 blah. There's going to come a time when those individuals that are still deliberately choosing not to be aware and not willing to move into the heart space and that are not willing to heal, there's going to come a time when those persons will be eradicated off this planet. You will be eradicated. There's a lot that we need to work on. My suggestion to you is start working on you first. Start there. Before you do anything else, before you even consider even understanding a different culture, work on you first. Get to know who you are. Heal yourself first. Admit your faults and your wrongdoings. Heal from those traumas. Start there first. Work on yourself there first. All the rest of that shit will fall into place the way it's supposed to. But start there first. You guys should be meditating at least twice a day. Once in the morning and once in the evening, right before you go to bed. This should be happening. The majority of you should be taking H3O water. Okay? That's water directly from fruits. I'm glad you got your shadow work today, babies. But these are the things that you're supposed to be doing. You should be working on yourself because, see, when you're working on yourself, you don't have time to worry about anybody else out here. You don't have time to go out here and want to put the energy to tear somebody else down. And people that are doing that are people that are hurt. People that are doing that are people that don't ever have their voices heard unless they're talking about somebody else. People that are doing that are people that nobody ever talks about or ever gives a damn about unless they're going out here and they're talking about somebody else. Pay attention to how this game is played. See, if they came out just to say some shit on their own, no one's going to listen to them. Because they don't have a real message to put out because they're not being genuine to who they are. And they still don't know who they are. So the easiest thing for them to do is go out here and talk about a hot topic and talk about somebody else just to get a couple of views and a couple followers and all that type of shit. Right? When the focus should be, work on thyself. So anytime you see anybody out here projecting onto others, just know that this person is unhealed. Because a person that is working on themselves doesn't give a shit about what's going on with others unless they care about them in some type of way or they respect their movement. But if they got something to say, they're going to say something that's going to support the individual. They're not going to say something that's going to downplay the individual. I don't know how anybody can entertain someone that you know damn well doesn't even know the other person. This is the shit that kills me. It's so simple for someone to go out here and talk crazy about another person. But if you ask a critical thinking question, well, do you know the other person? No. Nigga, what are you seeing that the rest of the world ain't seeing? Because if you don't know them, that means that you only see what's being displayed out on YouTube, but yet you feel comfortable enough as if you've known this person for 20 years to come out and speak and talk crazy about them. There needs to be more critical thought. Y'all need to start thinking a little bit more. That's like one of y'all, I'm gonna get on live. I don't know ISIS for shit, but I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna talk mad shit about her. Niggas do it all the time. I don't give a shit. I don't respond to that stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to it. Tough skin, whatever. But it's like, I'm gonna talk all this shit, but I don't know you though. But people that are easily swayed will fall into that because that's what they're on and they're attracted to that kind of energy. You know what they say, like attracts like. So the people that are following that individual likes that type of shit. Okay? Those people are a reflection of who they are. So I want you to be clear. Be careful who you follow. Be careful who you follow. If you're not careful, sometimes you can end up with the same fate as that individual. Be careful. Listen, niggas be over here on some, let me tell you, the cloud chasing so heavy, they be on some old, look, they didn't spell my name, I ain't the real to ever do it, on so many different variations and shit, and put my picture up there. Hey, Angel, I do tarot readings and psychic readings. Everybody named mama knows I don't fuck with that shit like that. If I do that, that's for me. I do my own tarot readings. I'm not doing it for y'all, because I just don't want to. And I don't want myself that accessible. Okay? If you come to me, you coming to me to get a reading that's going to better yourself. And I'm talking about spiritual work got to come behind that. Otherwise, don't come to me. Scores and shit. Yeah, man. So that's all I came to say. I wanted to drop in and say what's up. Y'all want to see my view? Let me see. I don't know if I can make that happen. I don't think I can do it though. Oh, I might be able to. Y'all want to see my view? Let me let you see it real quick. That's my view. Look at that, babies. View! View! That's my view. I'm always with nature. I'm always tuned in. Oh, y'all thought I was just talking. Oh, y'all thought I was bullshitting. You're gonna learn about me one day. And there's gonna be some lucky people that's gonna be invited actually to my home for upgrades for those who went through my program. You have to go through the Quantum Karmic Cleanse program to get here. But the retreat is gonna be on an island down here. So anybody can sign up for that. Although I still will be running background checks on your ass, the spiritual background checks. I will be running a 360-degree check on your ass. Because if you want some bullshit, I don't want to be around you. I'm on path, y'all. And I'm just letting y'all know, when you're on path, you will be blessed. Be clear about that. When you are on path, you will be blessed. The times you showed me your view, mama, they ain't ready for your pool. Nah, they not. I didn't even show them that part to Charlotte. I didn't even let them see the pool, fam. I hate coming to your lives late. I'd be so behind. It's okay, baby. It'll be up on Instagram. It's okay. Kevin Lawrence, what up, family? It's been a minute. Damn, it's been a minute. You're... Take the bugs out. Yeah. Body eggs from DNA activation. C, meaning yes. If you're in Maryland, tap in. Let's take action to raise the collective consciousness. Bam. You know that's where I'm originally from, baby. Cynthia G. Who's that? I'm having a blank moment. Who's Cynthia G? We are well, Kev. Thanks for reaching out, fam. We're doing very well. I'm in Mexico now. I ain't even States no more, fam. I don't help with moving out of America, but I got a group on my Telegram channel that does. Prince George's County. Hey! Anybody in the VA? We are all connected with the divine feminine and the divine masculine energy. Yes, we are. And just for those who don't know what that is, because I know a lot of brothers be not really having a full understanding of what that means, so let me explain it to you real quick. Divine masculine, logical mind. If you're constantly in your mind all the time, you are in your divine masculine. Okay, you're trying to think your way out of some shit, or you're trying to figure something out through your mind. Anytime that you get stuck and you can't figure it out up here, that means you're in your divine masculine. Go to your divine feminine, which is the heart space. Okay? The divine feminine is the heart space. There's where you'll find your answers by simply asking yourself, how do you feel? And if you can't figure out how you feel, then you better get to doing some damn shadow work. That means you got too much shit, too much junk up in you, too much noise, too much trauma, too much whatever up in you that you need to release, baby, if you don't know how you feel. If you're not in tune to how you feel. Okay? Yeah, where is the DMV at, man? Where's my fam at? ISIS is a clone. Huh? ISIS is a clone. Well, block. And now your ass is gone. He ain't even on my Telegram no more. That's how you deal with stupidity. You just block them. That's funny. Everybody says that word and don't even know the true definition of the word clone. That's even funnier to me. You in VA? DC in the building, DMV. Oh shit. Oh shooky. You got one of your own up on here on IG putting it down now. Y'all need to let everybody know that I'm on IG. DC, Maryland, Virginia. Thank you, baby. All right. So, love y'all. I just want to come on here. ATL the Plugs Lawyer. Hey, Tiffany. I just want to get on here and shoot the shit. Hold up. Someone says the way to God is through the sun. Solar plexus through the solar plex is the heart space. That's not quite entirely true, but I see where you're going with it, where the sun could be the solar plexus. That's true, but the way you're saying it is not entirely true. Actually, it goes from the crown chakra to the heart space, or from the heart space to the crown chakra. It said, please stay. Please stay. No, you don't have to take a COVID test to move down here. They don't require you to do no test, no vaccine, no nothing in Mexico. That's why I left. One of the reasons why I left. Thank you too, babies. I appreciate y'all. She said, don't go. Can I ask a question? What did the status correction course do for y'all? And for those of you that went through my course, please let this person know. I'm gonna let the people speak for themselves. I'm not gonna answer that question. Oh, okay. Okay, T'Challa, I got you. Yes, I'm in Mexico. You said what are safe parts of Mexico? What are the safe parts of the United States? It's safe down here in Mexico. Don't get caught up in that bullshit about the cartel and all that. Don't get caught up in that. Cause I ain't heard of shooting yet since I've been down here. Yeah, the course is on shoplicensewisdom.com. Ah, thank you, baby. At top tier, non-ether. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Transcendent Consciousness. There you go. There's someone who answered the question about what status correction does. Okay. The food is real. Someone said, how's the food here, Isis? Real? Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't mean to do y'all like that. I don't mean to do y'all like that. No, there's no... Did y'all see? I showed y'all all this greenery here. I got gardens on my property, fam. But no, nobody's starving here. We don't have food shortages. That's not going on in other places like it's going on inside the United States. Do not buy into the false narratives. I keep telling y'all this. Let me show y'all something. Show y'all something. Look, you see that boat right there? Look at that boat in the water. They're just out there chilling. Look at that damn boat. Okay, that's what we do down here. We on somebody's boat, y'all. We on somebody's boat. Okay? We on somebody's boat. We chilling. We chill around here. The fruits are tropical, real, and good, honey. And they got seeds in them. Okay? Real fruit with seeds in them. And I got monkeys in my trees too, y'all. I got like a family of 7 monkeys in my tree. And I got iguanas on the property too, by the way, which is kind of trippy. Khalid Cosmic, you stupid. You just burned us all in the sticks with that one. Yes, I wake up to this view every day, babies. Every single day. I'm gonna make my way there. You coming? Come on. Come on down, babies. Where you at? Mexico. It's a lot of sunshine, and as you can see, Raw's up there somewhere. Sunny blue skies down here, y'all. It's sunny blue skies. I'm seeing the sun. I'm seeing the sun. Okay? I'm feeling the breeze of the ocean. Like seems like a breeze down there. Well, I put in a lot of work over the years. I'm retired. I'm a young retiree, but I am retired. Come on down, y'all. We got, yes, gardens. Listen, guys. Manifestation is real. You're just witnessing my manifestations. Something I very rarely let people see. I don't let y'all see shit. I be stingy with it. Cause y'all be hating. Some of y'all be out here be hating on me and shit. Ah, motherfucker out here. Goddamn, the reeds must be good paying. I'm like, well, damn, if I could get rich off of reeds, my nigga, I would have known this. If I would have known this 25 years ago, then I would have did it. Shit, I'm like, I need a new side hustle. They be killing me with that shit. Oh, cause you got that. You must be out here singing them goddamn real. I'm like, y'all so ignorant and so dumb. Like, the niggas just ignorant and mad and shit. And I be like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, nigga, I'm a grown ass woman. Been established. Been running companies. I just don't put that shit out there. But goddamn, like, niggas be acting like I'm supposed to just be broke and no, I'm successful and spiritual and cosmic, and I'm showing y'all an example of that. If you're not happy about it, I am a Leo, baby. Get your blessings and never apologize for being blessed. Never apologize for receiving your blessings, baby. Never apologize for receiving your blessings. Your blessings is your blessings, but don't apologize for that because other people aren't on your level. Niggas didn't do the work. They didn't do the work, so now they want to take what you have or feel like you don't deserve to have it because they didn't put the work in. That has nothing to do with you, and don't allow anyone's projection to make you feel different. I mean, I don't know. I don't listen. One thing about me is I don't hide things about me. Like, I don't have issues with telling you guys my age. Nigga, I'm 50. So, you think that a 50-year-old woman wouldn't be established? That's kind of crazy to me. So what, I'm supposed to be where y'all are? I'm not supposed to be established. I'm not supposed to have anything. I'm just supposed to have struggled all 50 years of my life? And you know what? My focus ain't even money. That's not even you know what's funny about that? It's never been my focus. I'm just blessed. Abundance is abundance, whether you have money or whether you can ask the universe to give you a damn mansion if you want to without you paying for the damn thing. But you first have to come into the knowledge of understanding that you are connected to that mansion. You are connected to whatever it is that you want. Energetic wise, you are connected to anything out here. You just have to understand that and really understand what that means and have an inner knowing of what that means. And then you can draw that to you. Like when people say, oh, I'm trying to manifest money, I'm like, why are you manifesting something that actually is already a part of you? You act like that's some shit that's apart from you. That's why people have issues. Because it's their perception and how they're seeing it. They see it as something that's not a part of them, or something that they cannot get access to. But yet, what is it that you really want? Is it the money that you want, or is it the house that you want? Is it the car that you want? What is it that you really want? Get to that first. Figure that out. Figure that out. What is it that you really want? When a person says, oh, I need money, what do you need the money for? Oh, so I can live comfortably. Okay, so then why not ask to live comfortably? Why not manifest for you to live comfortably? What does that look like for you when you want to live comfortably? What does that mean when you say that you want to live comfortably? You got to figure those things out for yourself. And if you don't know, don't expect the universe to meet you where you are if your ass is confused and have no idea what the hell you mean when you say you want to live comfortably. Don't expect the universe to match you. Or it's going to match you and you're going to get all these different options of different things, but not really specifically what you want, because it is matching you, but you're confused. So if you're looking to manifest comfortability, you know, sometimes people want to be successful. Sometimes people just want to be comfortable. You need to figure out what that means for you. And then you focus on that. And that's what you manifest for yourself. Okay? You have to tap into that energy and be constant with that energy. But the universe is abundant. Be clear about what I'm saying to you. The universe is abundant. And let me put y'all up on game about some stuff I just found out the other day that blew my damn wig all the way back. That shit blew my wig back so heavy, fam. I was tripping on that shit. So check this out. So I found out that the angelic realm itself, the angelic realm, okay, I don't know what your perception of what an angelic realm would be, but fam, I found out that the angelic realm is actually a whole universe. Now, when I say universe, I'm talking about it has several planets. The realm has several planets and galaxies and shit. Did y'all know that? Because I didn't know that. I literally just found that out the other day. I wasn't even aware of that shit. So imagine, I said, damn, that's a lot of angels. And they have titans. There are called angelic titans. I can't make this shit up. So imagine you walking and you're seeing an angelic and it's got like 20-foot wings and shit. You know what I'm saying? And large as hell. Think Titan. Think like 70, 80, 100 feet tall, big, strong. That shit tripped me out. I saw it in my mind's eye. Oleron is heaven, baby. That's Oleron. And Oleron and the angelic realm are, it's kind of like, they're kind of like in two different areas. Like over here is the angelic realm and like over here is Oleron. A lot of people get that confused and they think that the angelic realm is actually a part of Oleron, but it's not. Oleron is quote unquote the name of the heaven. The first heaven is the ancestral realm. So when you pass on and you're in the darkness and you're good, you'll go to the gates of Oleron. Now some people are outside the gates of Oleron. A lot of people are inside the gates. So you have to elevate. People have to become elevated in order for them to get inside the gates of Oleron. But the very first level and floor of Oleron is the ancestral realm. Okay? There are, and there is a huge, there are big, large mansions there. Okay? They look like mansions, but when you walk in, it looks like nature. You're like, what the hell? Okay? So it's kind of like, it's like another, it's like another parallel reality. It's like another parallel Earth in a sense. Okay? It is true the Oleron does have those pearly white gates. That's a real thing. My brother told me, because I do channel my brother. He explained it to me. And so, yeah. That's real. And there is a place called the Void. That's where people go to that commit suicide. They go to the Void and they have to serve out their sentence there for killing themselves. So they go to the Void. They can come out of the Void and go back into the Void and still continue to serve their sentence. They'll come and visit loved ones and things like that, but they'll have to go right back to the Void to continue serving out their sentence. Purgatory does exist. Then there's under purgatory. Okay? That's lit. Okay, so do we stay there if we get off the karmic wheel? Some of us are going to 5D. We actually will not physically die. Our bodies will transform during the time period of the great solar flash, and you will transform into the actual form the source intended you to be during the time period of the solar flash. You will not have these physical bodies at that point because these physical bodies cannot withstand 999 degree weather. Okay? You're going to transition into a translucent being. Okay? That's why it's so important that you guys sit out in the sun and get as much sun as possible. It's imperative that you do that. That's why I'm out here. I meditate in the sun every day. I meditate with Ra every day. He be cleaning me and burning the stuff off of me. Okay? Realms where though? When you say how many realms are there, where are you talking about? Tell me the location of where you're talking about. And let me say this: be careful when you guys say you need that solar flash now, because you really don't have a clue as to what you're asking for. Because literally, it is literally going to sanitize the entire planet. A lot of folks are not going to make that great solar flash. Only the ones who are supposed to. So be careful what you ask for, because that also could mean your family members being taken up out of here and everything else. So be careful about what you're asking for. Yes. Well, y'all been knew that you had to get yourself together. I mean, to be honest with you, we're already in the judgment phase. Judgment's happening right now. So that should have been done. It's good to know that you've been fasting. But yeah, I just had to share that information with you, though, about the angel. I didn't know it was like that. I really did not know it was like that. As far as how large it is, I had no clue. And they say that those Titan angelics are the first line of defense. They're the ones that go out first. I seen them, fam. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy, fam. Yo, I went into meditation one day, fam, and I was like, where am I at? You know what I'm saying? What the hell is this? I was on another planet in the angelic realm, and I'm like, what the hell is that? They're not going to shut the power. The sun's going to shut the power down. Yes, there is titans in the ocean. That is correct. I think I put a post up a while back. I don't know if it was on Telegram or someplace, but I said the titans are coming. That is correct. A lot of your, see, let me break something down in y'all real quick. We understand that there's actually 7 realms on planet Kai. Okay. Each realm that's on planet Kai is covered by water. So you would have, in order for you to get to the next realm, let's say if you want to go to Atlantis, which is here on planet Kai. There's 2 ways you can get there. I think I told y'all this before. You go there via meditation, but you still can't get there via meditation unless you have the key codes to go to Atlantis. Or there's a particular area inside the ocean that you can get there if you have the correct key codes, if you can get there physically. However, what most people don't realize is that there's no bottom in the ocean. When you get into the deeper parts of the ocean, there is no bottom. No bottom exists there. Okay? So that is a dimension. And every single time that you want to access a different dimension, you must go through a portal of water. Okay? A portal of water you must go through. There's no getting around it. Even if you was to go to another galaxy, we go there by going inward through meditation. Theta meditation, we go there that way. If you have certain access codes within your body, you can go anywhere you want to. If you don't have the access codes, you can't get there. Okay? See, what they taught everybody to do was externalize everything. So you're thinking that niggas is getting on planes and flying out into the sky and going that route. When in truth, in fact, is that they're going through portals or they're going inward. They understand that you got to go inward. In the indigenous peoples, there are galaxies and universes inside your body. There are galaxies and universes that are so small they can actually make themselves the size of a grain of salt, or they can actually make themselves the size of an entire galaxy, or even bigger than that. They have the ability and the technology to shrink, and they have the ability to get big. Okay? That's how advanced the technology is. So whole universes could come on planet Kai and you would never know. You wouldn't know about it. Pick up a grain of sand and know that that could be a universe inside of a grain of sand. It just depends. Men in Black shows us that. Bam. I forgot about that. Water really is life, and above the firmament ain't nothing but water. Space is all water. It's just water, y'all. So when you see them cruising, when you see those ships cruising, you know, you got to kind of critically think about this for a minute. It's like they put it in our faces and we never thought about it. It's so crazy to me how they did this. It's like they're so cold with the shit. They've been telling you for a long time. Ships, 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 ships. Whether it's a spaceship, whether it's a boat ship or a ship in the waters, they've been telling this shit for a long time, our entire life. But we never equated the ship as a vehicle that was traveling through water when you're traveling in the air. We never thought about it like that. Planet Kai is surrounded by nothing but water. And yes, there are ships. Ships that have the ability to float in the atmosphere like this, and then also go into the water. And fly out of an atmosphere like this through a portal and go right back into water. So what I'm telling y'all is that y'all, we are underwater. And always have been. That is correct. Just like Rod traveling the boat across the sky. That is correct, baby. That is absolutely correct. That's crazy. I don't know who Naomi is, baby. Bermuda Triangle will let you go to Atlantis, but you got to have the code, and that's a pyramid at the bottom of Bermuda Triangle. But you got to have an access code to get there. You can actually go. I wouldn't recommend this, but you could actually go there by accident if you was to have a boat and go through that area or fly over that area. Wouldn't recommend that, but I'm just saying. Oh, I don't watch the CW, baby. You know, I got a TV. I got a big ass TV in my house that I rarely watch. I only got that TV so I can watch movies when Marvel comes out with shit. Like HBO Max be having the movie when they first come out. Anything Marvel related, I'm on it. Disney, I got the Disney Channel specifically for that because the Marvel movies are documentaries and shit. So I go there and watch and see what kind of information and messages they're putting out there. Then I turn around and I decode that shit, throw away the false narrative shit because I understand what the correct starting points are now. So I get rid of that shit and put it together a different way, and then I'll get the understanding that I need. So they put a lot of stuff out there, just like the Multiverse of Madness. They put so much shit out there in that damn movie, it's ridiculous. Anybody went and watched the Multiverse of Madness, Doctor Strange's Multiverse of Madness, to be entertained is an idiot. Because they put so much shit out there in that movie. If you even go back and you watch Avengers Endgame, they put so much shit in that movie, fam. Like, let me break it down for you. Be clear that these Marvel movies are about your black asses. Or excuse me, indigenous asses. Let me correct myself. Be clear about that. Every movie they put out there, they talking about us. That's what they talking about. So when you go and you watch Endgame, that shit is crazy because I went back to watch it a second time because I watched it when it first came out. Then I turned around and I watched it again a couple weeks ago. And it hit different. It hit different because my consciousness expanded or my awareness expanded, right? So then it dawns on me that you remember the part in the scene where they show in Avengers 2, Thanos destroys planet Earth, right? They destroys Earth. In Avengers Endgame, they decide to go back in time. Now, there is a way that this can be done where you're not interfering with a bunch of other different things, I found out. I was under the impression that if you went back in time and you changed something, it would completely switch the whole... That's not true. That's not true. You can go back and you can go back in time and you can correct something. And you can alter the timeline for the benefit of the people. So there's a lot of us that's here right now that don't even understand that they're on their Avengers Endgame. Okay? They don't understand that they're on their Avengers Endgame. What I'm explaining to you and trying to explain to you guys is this. Guys, we're back in time. We're not in the future. We were more technologically advanced back then than what we're seeing right now. But we are still in the past. That's the part they don't want you to know. We've been in the past for quite some time. So anybody that's here right now, you are in the past. You are not in the future. You came from the future to return back to the past to correct the shit that needs to be corrected. Those who are present right now are going to witness the great solar flash. And here's the deal. That keeps happening on every timeline. When they go to that telescope, what the hell's the name of that damn telescope that they looked at? There was a the hell was it? There was a particular either telescope or this machine that they were accessing. I wish I could remember the name of it. And what it does is it allows them to go back to the other timelines to see what the outcome would be. And every single time this machine does the calculations, it shows the exact same thing. The great solar flash, the great solar flash, the great solar flash. So the ending is when the great solar flash takes place. It shows it every time. What I have discovered is that there is a way to go back in time to correct it where maybe it may not have the same impact as it has before. So a lot of you guys have signed up on soul missions to bring correction. to bring correction so you can return back to where you came from. The Looking Glass Yes, the Looking Glass. There you go. That was it. I couldn't get it out. Yes, the Looking Glass Project. Every single time they do the calculations, they keep on coming up with the same outcome. Every single time. So what happened was, when I was watching Avengers Endgame, I said, God damn, they put that shit out there. What was Thanos? Thanos was a solar flash, y'all. Thanos was the great solar flash, y'all. Are you listening? Okay? That's what they were trying to tell us in the movie. He is the great solar flash. So so they put the shit out there and basically put it out there that certain individuals came down here with soul contracts to come back and correct this shit. So, for those of you who feel like you're on a mission, for those of you who feel like you're on path, for those of you who feel like you're called to something, those individuals in particular, y'all, that's what you're here for. And what happened was, when you came here, one of the things that you had to agree to was that you would lose all your memories. There were certain things that you put in place prior to being reincarnated back here again that would help you get back on the path to finish out your contract. Okay? So when you go back, I want you all to go back and watch Avengers Endgame. Go back and watch it again. You need to watch it. And you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. Hey, Raul. Hey. Look at the bird. I call him Raul. It's my baby. That's what you be explaining to people, Miss Aquarius? So I want y'all to think about that for a minute. So they're putting it out there that we came back to make correction. We came back here to make correction. You need to understand that Source has put everybody in a simulation, and it is a simulation that you have agreed to. Because most of y'all aren't from planet Kai. You came from someplace else. So you agreed on your soul mission to come down here. And you agreed to correct that keeps repeating itself. This is what you agreed to. All the other shit is distractions. Okay? All the other shit is distractions. So you were operating in a simulation. The simulation is happening in real time. You have the opportunity and the choice to change how the simulation affects you, depending on how you process the information and depending on your awareness to things. Okay? But your awareness has got to be on a certain level. I got people requesting to be in my live and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I don't know who y'all are. So, he said, did y'all hear that horn in the background? That was a ship, baby. I showed y'all that I'm sitting in front of the ocean right now, on the balcony in front of the ocean. Those are ships. Okay. So, this makes so much sense. Yes. So, that's why I'm trying to explain to y'all that this place ain't what you think that it is. It ain't what you think that it is. Can you show us again? Show you what, baby? As Doctor Strange and his other selves related to our higher aspects, let us having other selves. You do have other aspects of yourself. That would be the aspects of yourselves that have created karma, where you had reincarnations, and those aspects, you need to get those particular aspects elevated and the karmic cleansed from those aspects. But the karma that you're dealing with in this lifetime, you have to do the work yourself in this lifetime. That's part of it. Another part of it is that you got to become omnipresent. Okay? When you become omnipresent, This is when you start tapping into the multiverse, because you guys got to understand there's many different versions of you. But in order for you to tap into that, you would have to become omnipresent. In order for you to become omnipresent, you would have to receive certain upgrades in order for that to happen. It first starts with you working on yourself and doing the shadow work and all that. So you can connect to other versions of yourself. Okay? So that's what they were showing you when they put the multiverse of madness, where you saw all the different versions of Doctor Strange and all the other different characters. Okay? Omnipresent beings are Source's babies. Okay? Source does not like precious life being destroyed. And she emphasized the word precious life. She didn't say all life. She said precious life. Okay? Have you seen everything everywhere all at once? I'm not going to answer that question. Yes, him using his shadows to his advantage. That is correct. No, the great solar flash ain't gonna hit us this year, baby. There's some more things that have to happen first before that happens. And I also want you guys to understand that there's a lot of cleaning up that's going on here on Kai right now between the Earth Alliance and the Galactic Federation. And you guys have to kind of use some common sense when it comes to that, because you have to take into consideration they're cleaning up things. First of all, this planet is vast. That's first of all. Second of all, with them having to need the help of the Galactic Police, so that's what the Galactic Federation is. They're Galactic Police. Okay? You guys got to take into consideration that alliance, that Earth Alliance, is having to go in and clean up a lot of shit. So in the media, they're going to tell you one thing, but what they're telling you is a lie. You don't know how to discern the information that's being given to you, and you don't know the correct points of how to put it together. So when you're listening to their stories, it's not what you think that it is. You can't take what they're saying to you at face value. That's not how that works. Okay? That's a cover story for something else that's going on behind the scenes that's bigger. But you can never trust the narrative that they put out there. You got to understand. And a lot of times when I speak to you guys, I'm speaking to you guys in code. There's certain shit that I just can't say. Period. If you pay attention, you're going to hear the code. I code my words only for certain people to hear what it is I'm saying, to comprehend. Other people ain't going to understand what the hell I'm saying, and they won't be able to comprehend, not ever. Okay? So if you know anything about me, like my regular followers, they know. They know when I speak in code. They know when I talk a certain way. Oh, okay, I get it. I see what you're saying now. They're going to hear me on a telepathy level at this point. Some of the people on my channel, I'm literally tapping into them via telepathy, and they don't even know that's what's happening to them. When they'll be like, yo, I was doing the meditation, and before you even said the words, I started doing this, and this. That's because those people that have been on my channel are tapped into my energy. They're really tapped in, and I allow them to be tapped in so I can assist them. So in that particular case, there's mental telepathy that's being sent out to them for them to know. So that group knows what time it is with me. They know. Don't y'all babies? Y'all know me, don't you? Y'all know, they know me. Okay? They know. The one that's been with me, they know what time it is. The ones that's been on Instagram should know what time it is, but Instagram's shaky because you got people coming from all over the place, so you don't know who's who and what's what with the gram. You are welcome, babies. Wow, T'Challa. I'm gonna call you today too, fam. Damn. God's Life Botanical. She said, oh my God, that happened when I was listening to your meditation. My thoughts were to do something, then you would say it. Yeah. Y'all tapped in. She said her dogs just started acting weird as soon as I said that. That's hilarious. Hello, Lou Loner. What does ring in the ears mean? It could mean several different things. It could be meaning that you're hearing a frequency for communication. It could be that you're around some energies that you shouldn't be around. It just really depends. You're welcome, co-creative. I've been trying to get on Telegram, but they blocked this number I use. I don't know, fam. I had a dream that I was being beamed up by a rainbow blast beneath me. Any advice on how to wake up family members still going through church incessantly? No, you don't. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. They have to come out. They have to come into that awareness on their own. You cannot force them. They're going to fight you and hate you at the same time. Leave it alone. If you see that they're far gone, if that's where they are, then that's where they need to be at. Let them alone. What about hearing your heart beat and hearing voices? That means that you have a gift, and it's nothing for you to be afraid of. It means that your hearing is on point. Is it okay to take a spiritual bath in the lake? Yes. All natural sources of water are good areas for you to go to and take a bath. I'll take some soap, some African soap that I have made from my elders. You know, that helps remove negativity and all that kind of stuff. And I'll go right to the ocean in front of them damn people because I don't give a damn. Get to chanting and singing them damn songs. Yeah, honey. I get to cleaning my, washing my head and washing my feet and my body in all the different areas, honey. And go up in there and swim and rinse myself off. Honey, I'm good for a whole damn near 3 weeks. Okay? I'm indigenous, baby. I'm tuned into nature. That's why I'm doing that. And they don't say shit to me down here about nothing either. Hell, I was doing that when I was in Cali. Going down to Venice Beach. Getting it in. Folks be like, oh shit, you bringing baskets of offerings and shit? You know what I'm saying? I ain't give a damn. I'm divining right there on the spot. Was the offering accepted? Okay, cool. On the spot. I don't give a damn. Left eye jumping, can you let me know anything about that? That could lead up to a stroke. When was the last time you've been to well, you need to go see a holistic doctor. And that's a whole nother thing too, y'all. That's a whole nother subject that I want to talk about. Listen. You know they hijacked the medical system, right? That took place during 2020, right? You know the medical system has been hijacked. And so now they're trying to turn over sovereignty to the United States corporation. And if you're a 14th Amendment corporate citizen, you fall under that jurisdiction, to be clear. If you fall under that 14th Amendment jurisdiction, if you're a 14th Amendment citizen, you fall under that jurisdiction. You better get yourself out of the status of being called property very quickly. But basically, for those citizens up there, the WHO, they're turning over all this shit over to the WHO, including how things are handled in the medical field. You better be visiting all of your holistic doctors. You better be bigging them up. You better make a complete list of who they are and where they exist. If I were you, I would definitely start working on getting in shape. If I were you, I would definitely work on connecting to nature as much as possible. If I were you, I would even consider not being as comfortable as you have been while you're there, because retribution has to come to America. And it's happening. So the weather is going to be doing different things. The different beings on this planet are constantly turning the matrix down. It is what it is. It has to happen. Why? Because it's karma. It has to come back around, and now it's time for America to receive her justice. And anybody up in there that's there, come up out of her. Or stay. And be careful of the ones that are telling you to stay, because they're the ones that don't have the ability to leave. Think about that for a minute. You do what's best for you. Someone got to say about it? Tell them to kiss your ass and keep it moving. Smart people see things ahead of time. They move accordingly. Unsmart people just let things play out, and then they get caught up in the Titanic waters and waves of things. So you got to figure out where you are. You got justice is coming to the UK most certainly. Y'all got a titan under the UK. That's going to be making itself known soon. So you just wait for that. Wait for it. Wait for it. Something's coming for y'all in the UK. Wait for it. Well, if you weren't born in the land of America, then you're good. That means you should have dual citizenship. That puts you in a good position. How long do you go on vacay, Mama? I don't think you heard me when I said that I live here. I don't think you heard me when I said that. This is where I live. You need a passport, yes. And ladies, be careful about these doctors when they recommend you to get a hysterectomy. Be very careful with that because they're making about 15 to 20K to get a 15 to 20K bonus for every hysterectomy they do. They're taking your womb, they're being sent to a lab, and those wombs are being utilized for men to have children. So please, sisters, stop giving out your wombs. Stop listening to these folks. Stop listening to these folks. Just get your health in order. All right, I'm gone. I had a good time talking with y'all. I just came in here and shoot the shit with y'all because it was Sunday, and I just want to come on board and shoot the shit with y'all. What's your thoughts on the monkeypox virus spreading in Europe? I think the media is full of shit. Number one, and number two, they play this game to keep everything going. Here it is summertime, and they know that the other shit ain't working no more. So now they had to come up with something new. Don't y'all understand how this game was played yet? Don't y'all see this shit for what it is? You don't see the roller coaster ride that they've been doing for years and years and years and years and years and years and years? At this stage in the game, why even get caught up in that? You already know the game they played for 2020 up to 2022. So if you know the game, why even buy into that? See, the people that were fearful of this shit are the people who caught it. And I see the same shit happening to people all over again because they're going to be in fear. They're going to catch it. Remember what I said. You attract what you think about most of the time. So if you're operating in fear and you're thinking about shit like that, don't be surprised if you get it. I don't tap into them. I don't tap into those kind of energies and those false ass narratives. I don't get caught up in that matrix. I didn't get caught up in this one. I ain't going to get caught up in the next one. Your biggest protection from all of that type of shit is not to tap your energy into that type of shit. Don't read up on it. Don't watch it. Don't hear them talking about it. That shit shouldn't even be hitting. The easiest way for y'all to be protected, and I know this for a fact because I never had an issue. Neither did anybody that I know had an issue. Okay? That shit never touched them. They never got caught up in that matrix. Them niggas ain't nobody ever even got a test. Why? Because I don't buy into those narratives. I don't give a shit about what these folks are talking about and what they're plotting out here and all that type of shit because I understand this shit is over. So all they're doing is trying to take out as many people with them as they possibly can. I understand the game and how that's played. They also understand the law of attraction and magnetism. So if you tap into that energy, if you literally tap into that, you are going to bring that shit closer to you because your frequency is now tapped into that. Send me a DM. Stay humble, Chris. Send me a DM. You live on another planet. Well, there you go. Shit. No, we just got to take care of ourselves. That's it. That's all there is to it. We just got to take care of ourselves. ShopLicensWisdom.com is the only place you're ever going to get a reading from me. No place else. Under spiritual consultations, and you can click the options. I don't promote readings and shit on channels and all that. If you want a reading from me, you got to go there. Oh, and just so y'all know, for those of you who've been rocking with for a minute, I'm working on my next batch of oils. And guess what? I got a new one that I'm introducing that's going to fly off the shelves like hotcakes. Some of y'all going to be mad because I'm only going to do a limited edition on it. It's going to be like a one-time thing, something like that. And y'all going to be mad as hell, especially the ones who didn't get it. So I'm letting y'all know right now, I'm working on something, babies. Working on something. All prices are on the website. Website, shopiceswisdom.com. I don't know what your issue is to tell you which reading you should start off with. I wouldn't know. Depends on what you're looking for. Read carefully what each reading does. My daughter also does readings as well. So depending on what service you get, that will be her. I have an actual fully embodied earth angel angelic that does angel readings. He is an angel himself. He can tap into your court and get the messages from your angels. Very good at what he does. Okay? I do the Ifa and I do the cosmic readings. Those are the only two readings I do on that website. So if you want to find out who you really are, what your life purpose and mission is, who your star family is, what message they may have, then you come and you get the cosmic reading from me. Okay? You want to do a